Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins, where we help you get smarter than your competition. So, the insights we're discussing today come from a very significant source, the Randstad Workmonitor 2026 report. And this is a comprehensive study compiled from the perspectives of over 27,000 workers and 1,200 employers, which gives us a really solid global view of the forces shaping our careers.
The core argument of the report is that we are in the midst of a massive shift in the way we work. The authors have a name for it, the Great Workforce Adaptation.
And what does that mean exactly? Well, it defines this current period of intense change, where both companies and individuals like us have to navigate the impact of AI, rethink what a career path even looks like, and figure out new foundations for trust in the workplace. Now, one of the first major challenges identified is something called the confidence gap. On one hand, you have an overwhelming 95% of business leaders who are forecasting growth. But on the other, only about half of the workforce feels that same optimism. That's a huge disconnect, and it's a real hurdle for any organization. So, let's dig into the first pillar defining this new era, artificial intelligence. Specifically, there's a significant gap between the reality of AI in the market and how the workforce perceives it. To give you a sense of the market reality, just look at the data. Job postings that require what are called AI agent skills have skyrocketed by 1,587%. This isn't a subtle shift. It's a clear signal from the market demanding a whole new category of skills. But here is where that reality gap becomes so clear. In stark contrast to that demand, about 1 in 5 workers believes AI won't impact their day-to-day tasks at all. This shows a critical disconnect between the pace of technology and employee awareness. This perception gap also has a generational component. The report shows Gen Z is the most concerned about AI's impact on their careers. Meanwhile, baby boomers are showing the most self-assurance and are reportedly the least worried about adapting. As Randstad CEO Sander van Noordende puts it, the path forward is clear. He says, we must move quickly from denial to task and team augmentation. Essentially, the strategy has to be about using AI to enhance what we do, not pretending it isn't happening. The second pillar of this adaptation moves away from technology and focuses on the human element. We're talking about the evolving role of managers in creating stability and trust. In our increasingly volatile world, there's a fascinating shift happening with workplace trust. While trust in senior leadership is actually declining, the connection between employees and their direct managers is getting stronger. 72% of workers now report a strong connection, and that's up 8 percentage points. This is a crucial finding. In a landscape that feels unstable, the direct manager is no longer just a supervisor. They are becoming the primary anchor for employees, the person who provides the stability and connection needed to keep teams engaged. I think this quote from HR leader Nayara Chandrabrana captures it perfectly. She calls managers the trust architects. They are literally responsible for building the foundational structure of employee commitment in a modern company. And that brings us to our third and final pillar of this great workforce adaptation, which is about the fundamental change to the career path itself. The old idea of a linear career ladder is quickly becoming a thing of the past. The new model is the portfolio career. This is where your professional security comes not from how long you stay at one company, but from the variety of skills and experiences you accumulate. So a portfolio career is really a strategic collection of different experiences. You can think of it like an investment portfolio. Its purpose is to reduce risk and make you more adaptable in a fast-changing job market. It's a whole new way of thinking about how to future-proof yourself. Now, this obviously has huge implications for companies trying to retain talent. While competitive pay is still what gets people in the door, the things that make them stay have evolved. The report points to work-life balance, autonomy, and support for these non-linear career paths as the key factors for keeping your best people. So, let's bring all this together. What does this mean for your path forward? When you synthesize these findings, a pretty clear framework starts to emerge. The strategy for adopting really rests on these 3 pillars. First, closing that AI reality gap through education. Second, empowering managers to be those anchors of trust. And third, embracing the move to portfolio careers by building flexible, nonlinear opportunities for growth. And this leaves us with a critical question for you to consider. As the era of the linear career path comes to a close, what are you actively doing to build your own professional portfolio? Thank you for watching. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition.
We encourage you to subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel. And if you found this valuable, please like, comment, and share this video. It truly helps us reach a wider audience.